What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a full day of eating. Today I want to take you guys through a full day of eating. Yesterday I did my check-in, sent it to Chris, and he sent my plan back that we're starting with prep. So of course I want to take that time to show you guys how I'm eating, like from the beginning of prep, and as things goes on, you guys can see how my diet changes, how we cut down for me to be where I need to be show ready. But yeah, man. Welcome to episode 2 of Road to Pro, and of course this full day of eating. And today I'm going to be cooking most of my meals for you guys because today is Saturday, is when I meal prep. I need a meal prep for like 3 to 4 days, so I'm gonna do that today. You guys gonna see pretty much what I do. It's honestly nothing crazy. It's everything I do is very simple. So I want to take you guys through that. But first, we gotta go knock out this fasted cardio. I'm gonna go knock out this cardio, and when I get back, we're gonna make meal number 1, which is breakfast. Catch you guys soon.
Every time I get back in the streets, this shit get darker.
Yeah. Niggas can't hate on me now. We do it all, we changing the laws, they think about taking me down. We didn't put bulletproof all in the cars, I told them bring 80 more rounds.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the video. So what we have here is meal number 1 that we about to prepare. It's breakfast. So all the things that we're using for this is 5 whole eggs, cage-free brown eggs. So we use the cage-free brown eggs because it got a lot more protein in it, and honestly also got less fat as well. So that's why we use the cage-free brown eggs. And usually the way I do this is I just cut up some onions and some bell pepper just to help add some flavor to it. Yeah, but 5 whole eggs, that's what we have for meal number 1. And then we are also going to add some cheese once we get to that. That's mozzarella cheese. So Chris technically just want me to have 2%. So 2% cheese. Doesn't matter what brand. I decided to go with a mozzarella cheese because it got a lot more protein in it, and also I just think it tastes better with my eggs. Before we cut down, when we were actually into that 3-month off season, I was getting 56 grams of this, which came to about 16 grams of protein extra. But now he cut it in half. We are at 28 grams, so there we're getting 8 grams of protein, which is pretty good because, you know, the more protein the better. That's what I try to strive for in my diet. But yeah, this is meal number 1. Breakfast, we're gonna make the eggs. So honestly, all I really use to ever cook with is cooking spray. I like to use the extra virgin olive oil. Just any brand, doesn't really matter. It's just good because everything is very low. Obviously, it's low in calories, no calories at all, no fat, none of that. Everything is zero, so it just make everything cooking easy where I don't have to count all that extra fat. And yeah, it's just easier like that. So this is meal number 1, breakfast. Like I told you guys, man, it's really nothing fancy. So we have, once again, 5 whole eggs, cage-free brown eggs. Once again, we use the cage-free brown eggs just because it got a lot more protein, less on fat, and it got more omega-3s. So that's why we use the cage-free brown eggs. With the bagel, if you like burnt bagels. But before we cut down, I was technically getting a whole bagel with breakfast. Same thing, once again, like before we cut down, I was getting 56 gram cheese and a whole bagel, but now we cut the cheese in half and the bagel in half. But that's breakfast. Like to add in, once again, the peppers and the onion just to add more volume, give it a better taste. But that's breakfast, and every morning when I eat breakfast, as you can see, I was making this 1-up grains. This counts as one of my vegetable intake for the day. So this is just your organic veggies and fruit in a powder form. It helps with bloating, help with boosting metabolism, and also just count as a veggie intake for the day. And then I also like to mix that with fiber. So right now, fiber is something that I can hold off, but I've been using this so much every single day, every single morning, and I love how it makes me feel. But fiber is pretty much what it is. Just once we get into that 5 weeks out mark, once he takes out the bagel, and I'm not eating as much carbs and to get those fibers from them. So I use the fiber from One Up Nutrition. This helps me get in my fiber intake, just to help with hunger, also help once again with just holding off. I'm just helping me get the fiber intakes that I'm not getting from stuff like bagels or rice or other carbs. And then of course I like to take my vitamin Daily Clean. Great product. Helps a lot clean out my digestive system, clean out my body. It helps with bloating as well. Take forward this in the morning with my breakfast. And gut health, literally what it sounds like. With all the food that I'm eating daily, eat 6 meals a day, as you guys will see. This helps with your digestion, help with bloating as well, and overall just help with digesting my food. Relax. This is actually a new product that just came out. One came out with this product like a week ago. I've been using it, and honestly, so far, I love how it makes me feel. I added it to my morning routine because it's something that you should take first in the morning. Relax actually help with literally what it sounds like. Help with relaxation throughout the day. Help with positive mood, and also help with appetite control as well. But yeah, this is my morning breakfast. Honestly, every single morning when I eat breakfast, I take these supplements, and yeah, this is meal number 1 of this full day of eating, and I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and then I will see you guys in meal number 2. Before we get to meal number 2, I told you guys I got a meal prep. So this is what I do for meal prep. Usually I only go with chicken and turkey, but I've been going with more turkey because I could never make my chicken where it's not hard the next day. So my lovely wife, who was behind the camera, got me this meat grinder. Now, don't let this thing fool you. It looks small, but it's really deep on the inside. I have been using it the past few days. This thing takes about 4 to 5 chicken breasts, believe it or not. Like when you grind it, it takes about 4 to 5 chicken breasts. So usually what I do is take these out, cut them in half, and just throw them in here and throw the cover on and throw it on and grind it. So yeah, so that's what I do with meal prep. So like I said, I want this to last about 3 to 4 days, sometimes 5 days. So I'm not cooking as much. I honestly see myself cooking a lot, so that's one of the reasons why my wife got me this, so I can, one, get back to eating chicken, because this is so expensive that it took a lot of toll on me, man. But it's super expensive. I mean, it's really good for you. But now that I have this grinder, I can get a lot more chicken and get some turkey where I can go between the two and make it last. But honestly, if I had the choice, I would go with the turkey. I mean, when we like at that 2 weeks out mark, Chris usually stayed mainly with the turkey because it's 99%. It's only 1 gram of fat, and if I have like 8 ounces of that, is 2 grams of fat. Whereas for the chicken, it's 4.5 grams of fat if I have 8 ounces of that. You see, like we're having like 9 grams of fat. So that's the difference. That's why I mainly like the turkey, because one, everything with me. Also, the turkey got a lot more protein. 8 ounces, 4 ounces of this turkey is honestly, it's a lot of protein. It's like 28 gram protein. And I know if we get 8 ounces, we're getting 56 grams from it, whereas if we get 8 ounces here, you're getting like 42. So yeah, that's it, man. But I gotta meal prep this before we even get into meal number 2. I gotta grind this chicken up and cook this up, and then we'll get into meal number 2. Alright guys, so I procrastinated once again, as I always do, but I didn't get to completely finish my meal prep. This is actually just 3 things of ground turkey, but this is good enough for just today. I gotta finish my meal prep later. This is the ground chicken right here. We grounded it in the grounder. Once again, didn't get to do everything, so I gotta finish all this later because I procrastinated. But this is technically how my meal prep go. Make 2 of these and put it in, obviously separate them so I can know which one is chicken and which one is turkey. Put it in the fridge, and as I make my meals, I obviously just measure out the amount that I want and make them. So that way it keeps me from cooking every second. But yeah, that's meal prep. But now let's get into making meal number 2. I'm actually gonna combine meal number 2 and 3. Once again, I procrastinated, time ran away from me, so I'm gonna combine those 2 meals. But usually that's something that I do anyway because of them being the same meal. So yeah, let's get into making meal number 3 and meal number 2 and 3 for the full day of eating. Alright guys, so this is meal number 2 and 3. So like I said, man, 3 meals actually are just with vegetables. So because of the fact that I was running on time, so I just combined meal number 2 and 3. Once again, that's something that I do a lot. I'll usually mix them because they're the same meal. So meal number 2, I usually get like 8 ounces of either ground turkey or ground chicken. So I actually just use ground turkey for both meals. So that's 8 ounces of ground turkey along with 6 ounces of ground turkey and 4 ounces of vegetable. So as you guys remember earlier on my breakfast, I had one of vegan greens and reds. That actually counts as one of my vegetable intake for the day. So I just combined meal 2 and 3 because I don't eat one of those meals with vegetables. But yeah, this is meal 2 and 3. Once again, man, nothing special. We just got the usual, man, turkey and vegetable. Now, this sauce, I use the, I guess the sriracha sauce, but this sauce is really good. It's habanero mango pepper sauce. Honestly, it's great. 0 calories, 10 grams sodium, and everything else is just 0 calorie, 0 gram. But the carbs is 1 gram of carb per serving, but that's really nothing. But the sodium is the where it really hits for me because I'm allowed to have anything that is below 85 milligrams of sodium. But this is 10, so I usually just honestly drench my food in this. It just makes everything so much easier to get down, and it just makes it so much better. But yeah, put a little bit of this on here, and we pretty much enjoy this meal. And yeah, I'll see you guys in meal number 4. This is meal number 4. There was really nothing to make. I mean, I already meal prepped the turkey as you guys saw. So this is 8 ounces of turkey and 4 ounces of green beans. It's a very boring meal. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is not one of my favorite meals, but this is meal number 4. As always, gonna just drench it in some sauce, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna really eat this because there's really nothing to see. But this is meal number 4, and I'll see you guys in meal number 5, which is pre-workout meal. EP.2. So this is pre-workout meal. As most of you guys know, if you've been following my channel, my pre-workout meal honestly does not change. It's the same old 1 cup of rice, 6 ounces of either chicken or ground turkey. I went with the chicken, and then 2 ounces of avocado. That's it. The same way I make it is really how you guys saw it. I just honestly like to eat this meal hot, but instead of just putting it in a bowl and putting it in the microwave, I like to obviously cook it on the stove top, just to give it a little flavor, just make it taste better. So this way I don't even have to eat it with hot sauce or anything. And also part of my, I guess, pre-workout, but intra carbs, and most of you guys know once again that I sip on during workout. It's the 1-up tri-carbs. This is part of my diet because this is actually, I get 50 grams of carbs from this. So, and that's 200 grams of calories. So I definitely got to throw that in there as well. So that's 200 grams of calories from this, but 50 grams of carbs, and then 1 cup of rice. I mix this up with my intra carbs, and I just sip on it during workout. But yeah, man, this is pre-workout meal. Definitely gonna enjoy this, and then obviously I'm gonna get ready for workout, and I'll see you guys in the last meal of the day, which is a little special, something special. But I'll see you guys in meal number 6. Welcome to the last meal of the day. So today we train back, and we get a cheat meal weekly after a back session, and this is what it is. So this is honestly just the same thing I usually eat, but it's from a restaurant called Kava. I don't know wherever you're watching this video if you ever heard of that, but it's pretty much kind of like Greek food. It's just chicken and rice, kind of like Chipotle but better. But anyway, this is my cheat meal. I like to keep it really simple. Same thing I eat pretty much chicken and rice, but if it's made by somebody else, it's a great cheat meal for me. And yeah, but I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching this video. That's a full day of eating. First week of prep. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I got nothing else to say. I just want to really enjoy this meal because it tastes really good.